combat occurs when one or more pawns move into the courtyard of an opponent-controlled castle. When a challenge has been issued, the opponents add the rank ring value of their pawns involved in the combat. Only 30 ranks may be used for attacking or defending, and players must use all available ranks up to this 30. Each opponent then selects cards from their stack based on their rank cost. The rank cost is located in the upper right-hand corner of each card. Each opponent can select no more than 5 of the same card. All players lay out their combat cards at the same time. The cards may be placed on the first or second row. If a card is placed on the second row, there must be at least 2 cards from the front row assigned as blockers for the second row card. Now combat begins. The defender always goes first, stating which card he will be using to attack and the intended target. The bottom of each card tells you which of the 4 attributes it possesses. The attributes are melee, range, and health. There is also a flying attribute that may appear on some cards. To attack, the player rolls a die for each melee and range attack available. For each die that rolls a 1, 2, or 3, the defender would lose 1 health. But not all cards are made equal. When 2 cards on the front row are placed in front of a card on the second row, it creates a block and protects that card from damage, except in special situations. Blocked cards are protected from melee attacks, if the melee attacker does not have flying. To be protected from a card with flying and melee, one of the blocking cards must have flying as well. But be warned, blocked cards are never protected from ranged attackers. If you have 2 blockers on the front row and one is defeated, your blocked card must be shifted to the front row on your next turn and is no longer under protection. But if you have 3 cards on the front row and one is defeated, your blocked card can shift to remain in a blocked position. If there were 3 cards on the front row and 2 on the second row, the blocked card with only 1 defender in front of it would have to be moved to the front row, no longer protected. Melee attackers cannot attack cards with flying, unless they also have flying as well. Melee attackers must also go through the blockers on the first row before they can reach targets on the second row, unless they have the flying attribute. All melee damage done is applied to the specified target. Range attacks are special because they can spread the damage between any number of targets. If you have 3 successful attacks while targeting a card with 1 health, the remaining 2 damage can be applied to the other cards as you wish. A situation might arise where a melee card cannot attack a flying card, or the odds of victory are very low. In this case, a desperation roll may be used instead of a normal attack. To make a desperation roll, the attacker may choose any enemy card as the target, and rolls 2 dice instead of their normal attack. If the dice rolls are double 2s or double 3s, the target takes 1 damage. If the dice rolls are double 1s, the target is instantly defeated. Combat is over when 1 player has cards remaining. The winner takes all rank rings off the opposing player's pawn, starting with the highest rank stack. The winner then places the opponent's empty pawns in his own home barracks. If the defeated player has any pawns left with rank rings after combat, that pawn is left on the board to continue playing. If the winner lost any cards during the combat phase, the card's cost and rank must be removed from his highest rank pawn stack as well. If the winner's pawn is the only remaining piece on the castle, the pawn moves to the tower control spot and can score rank during the payment phase for this castle.